How are you, Mr. Joe?
I'm very good, Manny. How are you?
I am wonderfully blessed as always, and so are you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the film.
Thank you.
It's fantastic. There's a lot of things to praise in the film, you know. One of them, the visuals. What made you want to do those movable set pieces?
I guess once I decided to set the film within a single location, I was concerned that that the film might become possibly repetitive, and so I decided that I wanted as lush a feel as possible. Someone once defined kitsch as being ripe to the edge of rotten, and I thought that there was quite a kind of ripe to the edge of rotten feel about the society in which the film is set, and so wanted to create a kind of very lush feeling.
Yeah, you see, that sets the part from being a gimmick. Mm-hmm. You know, because it's part of the characters, actually.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I mean, obviously, one tries to do everything in service of the story and in the characters, and if it's not in service of the story, then it's probably not worth putting in the movie. It's
a movable feast. Those movable. It's visually dazzling. Now, what made you want to do one of the greatest stories of all time?
Simply because it is one of the greatest stories of all time, I guess, and I like the notion that stories are a tradition of handing stories down through successive generations, and each generation puts a different slant on the story, and so I felt this was a story that needed readdressing, really.
Right, like the book, which is thank you for doing this, by the way. You left everything hanging. Mm-hmm. You know, is Anna a heroine or anti-heroine?
Well, exactly. I mean, I think that the reading of Anna Karenina in the 70s and 80s was definitely to put her up on a pedestal and suggest that she was some kind of martyr to womanhood, and I'm not sure that was what Tolstoy intended. For me, the great love story is between Levin and Kitty, and that Anna's story is actually one of obsessive self-will. And that self-will can lead to fairly catastrophic ends.
That's what sets it apart too from all the other versions, film versions of Anna Karenina. You gave Levin a voice. Do you
I think it's vital that that you have Levin, because otherwise the Anna story doesn't make sense in terms of the overview.
Right.
You have to contrast the two. And in a way, the book for me is about all the many forms of love, and love in all its varied facets.
Yeah, the filial, platonic, romantic, all that. And yeah, speaking of love, my favorite line, "Will you die for love?" That resonated with me until today.
Will you?
Well, that's my question to you.
No, I'm asking you. I got in there first.
You know what? Yes,
yeah.
I will. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna do the same thing that Anna did.
Yeah.
What about you? Will you?
I don't think I'd throw myself under a train.
No.
But if it was a case of saving myself or saving my loved one, then I think I'd probably save my loved one. I like to think so, anyway.
Right, yeah.
But I hope that's never put to the test.
We all have anti-heroine in all of us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
It's always
Lovely to
nice
see you. Lovely to talk to you too.